Hey everyone, my name is Evan, and today I'm going to give you a brief introduction to the Avantri Opera Plus, as well as show you how to set it up. Feel free to use the timestamps listed in the description below to skip to whatever part you need help with. The Opera Plus is a set of headphones and a 2-in-1 transmitter/charging base that's designed specifically for TV watching. Let's start with what's new in the Opera Plus compared to our existing models on the market. First of all of our Avantri TV headphones have a clear voice mode that helps you hear on-screen voices more clearly. The Opera Plus has this mode, of course, but also has a brand new 3D surround sound mode for all of you cinema lovers out there. We've also added HDMI ARC support to the Opera Plus transmitter. Third, the Opera Plus is designed to connect to the transmitter via 2.4G for easy reconnections, but it can also be used with other Bluetooth devices, such as your phone or laptop. You can swap easily between TV and Bluetooth mode with just the flip of a switch. Now, let me take you through the setup process step by step. You'll receive your Opera Plus in this lovely little, or maybe not so little box. When you open it, you'll find the headphones, the 2-in-1 transmitter/charging base, 2 different types of audio cables. Don't worry, you'll only have to use one. A USB-C cable to power your transmitter. Another USB-C cable in case you want to charge the headphones on the go. And a wall adapter plug to plug the power cable into. When you watch TV, you'll hook up the transmitter to your TV's audio ports, and the transmitter will wirelessly stream that audio to your headphones. Now, speaking of the headphones, here they are. They weigh about 200 grams, so they're pretty light. The ear pads are super soft and squishy, and they're designed to be extra roomy, so your whole ear will fit comfortably inside. The ear cups are also rotatable, and the headband is adjustable, so you'll be able to get a nice, comfortable fit. On the headphone's left side, there's an aux port for if you want to use the headphones in a wired mode, a mute switch to mute TV audio, and an EQ mode button that swaps among clear voice, bass enhanced, and balanced EQ modes. On the headphone's right side, there are volume adjustment buttons, a play-pause button you can use when in Bluetooth mode, and the on-off switch. You'll flip that switch to bass when connecting to the transmitter to watch TV, and to Bluetooth when you want to connect to other audio devices. There's also a USB-C port for charging the headphones when you can't use the charging base, and also for connecting your headphones for a PC for firmware updates. Now, let's take a look at the base. This little LED ring around the bottom of the base shows you your charging and connection status. Solid red means the headphones are charging. Solid blue indicates successful connection to the headphones. And flashing white means you may need to check your TV's audio settings. Right on top of that, there's this on-off switch. Even if the transmitter is off, the headphones can still charge on top. On the other side of the transmitter, we have a bunch of buttons and ports and switches, but don't worry, it's actually not too complicated. At the very bottom, there's the power port into which we'll plug one of those USB-C cables to power up the transmitter later. Right above the power port, we have 3 different input options for you: HDMI ARC, Optical, and aux. This is how you'll connect the transmitter to your TV. We'll go into more detail on this later. On top of that, there are 2 additional ports for bypassing audio to a soundbar or speaker. This lets you listen through both your headphones and your soundbar at the same time. Here, we have the input selector switch. Just make sure this switch matches the cable type you connected to the TV. And for those of you who might need a little extra volume, we have the volume boost button right here to help deliver louder volumes. All right, now let's walk through how to set this up with our example TV. TVs normally have 2 or 3 of the 4 existing output options: optical, aux, and HDMI. You can actually connect your Opera Plus transmitter to any valid audio output port, like a cable box or a streaming box. So, depending on your setup, you don't necessarily need to plug directly into your TV. That being said, my little example TV here has no cable box or streaming box hooked up to it, so I'm going to plug my cable directly into it. Optical is currently the most popular output option and is also what my TV has. So we'll start with that one. The optical port is the square black port on the back of your TV, normally marked as optical out or toslink. Plug one end of the pink optical cable into your TV's optical port, and the other end into the bottom optical port on your transmitter. Then make sure this switch here is set to OPT. Next, use the TV remote to make sure the TV sends out audio to the correct port. Go into Settings, Sound, Sound Output, and select Audio Out/Optical. Then, change the TV digital audio format to PCM. Be aware that your TV may have slightly different names for these settings. Once all your TV settings are good to go, you'll power up the transmitter by plugging in the USB-C power cable into the transmitter's power port at the bottom, and then plugging that into the wall adapter, which will plug into your wall. Flip this little switch to the on position, and the LED will light up. Switch your headphones on into the base position real quick, and the transmitter's LED will turn solid blue, which means that your headphones and transmitter are now successfully connected. Now let's walk through the other options to connect your transmitter to the TV. Many TVs have these aux headphone ports. With these ports, you can just plug one end of the auxiliary cable into your TV's headphone port, and the other into this bottom aux port on the transmitter. Flip the switch to the aux position, then use the TV remote control to change your TV audio output settings to headphones. Last but not least, we have HDMI ARC. We actually don't include an HDMI cable in the box, so you'll need to use your own HDMI cable. Find the port labeled HDMI ARC, not regular HDMI, and plug one end of the cable into it. Plug the other end into this HDMI port here on the transmitter. Then flip the switch to HDMI ARC. With HDMI setup, you'll need to change your TV audio settings to HDMI or system audio. Again, the names could be different here depending on your TV's brand. You'll also need to set up the TV audio format from Dolby/Auto to PCM. Lastly, if you want to connect your headphones to your phone or laptop or other Bluetooth device, just swap the switch here to the Bluetooth position, and the headphones will automatically go into pairing mode. Go into your device's Bluetooth menu and select Avantri Opera Plus from the menu, and then you'll be good to go. We hope you found this setup guide helpful. If you have any questions or need any help, please reach out to us at support@avantri.com or by visiting support.avantri.com. I put those links in the description for you so you can easily access them. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you're interested in our future product launches, feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.